This one makes me crazy. Motivation, are you kidding me? According to ChatGPT, motivation is one of the top 5 reasons that people do not reach their fitness goals. So I had to make a video to debunk this and discredit this. Listen, motivation, and I understand why you might say that motivation is super important to you because you've probably felt motivated in the past and it was easier to take the actions, right? Maybe you were part of a fitness group, or you were in really good shape, or you just had some momentum. Motivation was easier. And it does make choices easier when you've got some. But if you think about it for a second, the fittest people in the world, whether they're professional athletes or they're coaches or bodybuilders, whoever it is, and even the people in your life that are in really great shape, if you ask them, they'll often say they're not that motivated to eat right or train hard or do whatever it is, to go to bed on time, whatever it is that they need to do. They'll frequent or get up early. They'll say that they're not that motivated. What they rely on instead is discipline. And discipline is not like a force of will or mental drive that allows them to punch through obstacles. It's Discipline is simply making the path to failure more difficult than the path to success. And that little shift of just making it more difficult to fail and easier to succeed actually creates a lot of opportunities. And I'll give you a fitness example and a nutrition example. Fitness example is really easy. Jocko Willink, podcaster, Navy SEAL, guy's in really good shape, but unable to do an overhead squat, and realizes that he can't do it and sets a goal to be able to, do a overhead squat with a modest amount of weight. And his first action that he takes is to do that movement with absolutely no weight at all, with a broomstick. And what he did is he makes the barrier to entry really small so that he can easily hop over that hurdle and get the practice and get the reps in and get momentum. And then slowly, little by little, adds reps, adds weight, and then gains momentum. Same thing with your fitness journey. If you're trying to, build some muscle, burn some fat, you don't have to cut out a bunch of food or exert a lot of, restrictions on yourself. All you have to do is say, okay, can I add 10 more grams of protein to breakfast? Can I add 10 more grams of protein to lunch? Whatever it is, if you don't eat breakfast. But by making that barrier to entry small, you decrease the friction for success, you increase the friction for failure, and then that the identity starts to shift, your habits start to shift, and the results start to shift. And it doesn't take effort, right? That consistency comes from the wise application of discipline to your environment, not mental fortitude and mental strength. And the consequence of trying to use motivation or force of will is, because of the stopping and starting and the binge and purge, we lose trust in ourselves. We start to lose faith in ourselves, and we start to look for more desperate or more perfect opportunities where the timing is right, or there's some sort of esoteric secret that someone's trying to give us, or there's finally figured out that nutrient that I'm deficient at in my blood work. But what we really need to make things easier to win and harder to fail in the long run. And in that way, taking the easy way out is actually the path to success. So I hope you use this opportunity to cut your desire for motivation and exercise some discipline. If you need any help with that, I've got some free training on exactly how to do that for your diet. And I hope you use whatever opportunities you have to bring forth the warrior within.